Hello everyone and welcome to another Pedro Bustos videos, and today we're going to be reviewing the iPad 9th generation, aka the 2021 iPad. This is actually Apple's budget offering. It starts at $329 in the US. This is a pretty solid tablet. Let me just get that out of the way. Let's go over the specs first. The iPad 9th generation has A13 Bionic, 4GB of RAM, a pretty high resolution display, which is between 1440p and 4K. It's not exactly 4K, but almost 4K. PPI for it is pretty impressive. It feels like a very powerful device. It doesn't feel like something that you get for like $300. This feels way out of its price range. So it starts at 64GB, which is the one I have, and you can add 100 extra bucks for seller model, or price increases with storage. You can get 64 or 256, whichever one you prefer. Of course, it'll be supported on iOS 16 in general, right? This is pretty much just an iPhone 11 and an iPad, and this doesn't feel like a $300 device. This feels like a $500, maybe even $600 device. And of course, it has obviously the home button, expected for the price range. However, you also got the normal gestures if you prefer using those, and you can use them alongside. Now, I've done many tests. This runs GTA perfectly fine, Minecraft, YouTube on 8K playback, even though it doesn't support 8K the display itself, but yeah, I can run that. Pretty impressive actually. Just so you have an idea, the A13 chip inside of here can beat some 12th gen Core i3s in some aspects, which is pretty impressive. We're comparing a current gen desktop processor to a 2019 mobile CPU. I mean, we're comparing a budget desktop processor from today to a high-end flagship chipset from 3 years ago, which is, still pretty impressive. As for cameras, it actually does support the new center stage feature, only the selfie camera, of course. It's actually a huge bump from the iPad 8, because now you have 12 megapixels on the selfie camera, and the selfie camera is better than the main camera itself, which is fine. But yeah, they can both do HD 60 perfectly fine. Of course, has a headphone jack, which is already beats lots of high-end iPad Pros from today, because they do not have that. Really wish Apple brought that back. This iPad does support Apple Pencil, but only first generation, so not second generation, and also has a non-laminated display, which is good in the sense where if you break it, it'll be pretty cheap to replace, because you only gotta replace the glass. It's a bit bad if you're pretending to use an Apple Pencil. It still supports it though, so if you want to use that for whatever reason. And I have no issues with performance. I'm probably even going to edit this video on this iPad. Battery life is insane, and overall 10 out of 10. Definitely worth it. Pedro out.